Okay, not sure if it's running, so let's quickly make sure. Looks like it is. Okay. Hello everyone and welcome back to Stars End. I'm your host 2005 Guy Bro 2. Okay, so let's quickly grab that one up. Okay, so there was an update, I think it was on Friday. I've been meaning to do this update video for a little while. Granted, I've decided to do it as a live stream instead. I was actually going to do the live stream of it yesterday morning. However, issues are raised. Was raised, and yeah, life doesn't always go according to plan. So, what's this one? Would like to watch your broadcast. Okay. One sec, guys. How do I reply to him? Do I have a Bobby Rotten on my friends list? I didn't think I did. I don't think I was broadcast. Oh, there we go. Send message. Let's quickly give him the link. Would like to get that one off the screen, please. I don't know why it's just lingering there, but there we go. Shift tab. Shift tab. Shift tab. Press that down. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. I guess we can just do it that way. Oh, there it is. Okay. Why can't I get this off? Oh, why does it always have to be this screen and not the other screen? Okay. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, and I've just closed down the changelog. Okay, so once again, I didn't get round to testing it in Unity, so unfortunately I missed a couple of things, and there are a couple of bugs currently in the game that we can expect, but we're going to go through them all. We're going to find them, we're going to go through them, we're going to report straight to the devs themselves, straight to the programmers, and everything else. Of course, they're currently probably in bed by now because let's face it, they're on the other side of the planet, and it's early morning for ourselves. So, or at least for myself, I'm not sure what the time frame is where you guys are. I'll just quickly how do if I move that one across, okay, chat will be, let's say, very oddball timed in a way. I've got it open so that I can actually read the chat this time, because if I read it through Firefox, the writing is too small. It's like watching or trying to read something on a 4K monitor, or a 28-inch monitor set for 4K. The writing is tiny. So I've had to open it up in something else that should allow us to be able to, or should allow me at least to read the comments this time. However, because I've only got the two screens, that means that I have to overlap a couple of things here and there. So let's go through the changelog as to what's actually changed. So apparently resolved the last of the server issues that caused brief downtime this past week. So there was an issue between the servers and the new Unity pun network. I think it's called Photon Network or something like that. Pun is short, so Photon Unity Network, I think it's called. I never really, well, when I first started up with the devs, and when the devs invited me to be a tester for them, I didn't really know what pun was. So after about a year of helping them find issues, I figured out what pun was, and it wasn't anything that would be too much of a problem for me to try and explain. So that was one thing. Looks like I have another message up. Okay. Okay, so it says that I've accepted, but I don't see anything up here to indicate that anyone's watching from Steam side. So that's interesting. Okay, so the other thing is a lot of polish of various aspects of earlier game, especially tutorial quests. So apparently they've updated the tutorial quests. Now, I'm not sure if they've added the bits in that I suggested about 8 months ago, something like that. It would be nice if some of that stuff has been implemented, because it would, let's say, streamline the tutorial missions a little bit more and give people, basically give players the option to pick and choose what they want to do in the tutorial. Now, I'm not sure if that's been added, but we can have a little look at that, because when I start up a test for Star's End, or if any early access game I play has had an update, I tend to do a complete restart of that game. That way, if there is let's say a bug that transfers over through saves, I avoid it. Also, it gives me a chance to test it for a new person's perspective. Granted, apparently there are a couple bugs that I can't get if I do it under the let's say the development frame or account or whatever it's called. So basically, when I open up Star's End in my Steam account, bearing in mind I'm just a normal player like everyone else, in a way, but because of my testing abilities in game, I'm classed as a dev, even though I don't really know programming language. Actually, I don't know programming language at all. I only know the very basics of Unity currently, and I'm still learning the ropes on it. 6-8 months later, maybe a year. And I don't like playing around with it, especially if it's somebody else's game. What I would like to do is have some kind of basic thing I can pull in and then play around with to see how it works, and knowing that I'm not going to screw up somebody else's hard work. That's why I don't really go through the whole ins and outs of Unity that much, because I don't want to accidentally do something that I might regret. Granted, if I do make a change, and if I don't save and upload it through the repository, I had to try and remember that word again. So long as I don't save it and upload it, any change I make, even if it's an accidental one, it will just get rewritten by from the other side when it gets downloaded and updated. So that's something to say that I could go in and have a good look around and see how the thing works, but I just don't like running that risk. There's always a risk factor, and when it's somebody else's hard work and they've poured in quite a lot of money into this thing, I don't want to I say push my luck. So I'm a bit hands off on the whole Unity thing. I only use it if I absolutely have to. Not to mention, when I do test through Unity, it gives me nothing but grief. So going through the actual Steam version, it's so much smoother. But yeah, it always has the problems when Steam has an update just a couple minutes or an hour or so after Stars enters an update, because the Steam updates always screws up the game with something wicked. So there have been quite a few Steam updates recently, so we can say it's bound to play havoc with the update. So reworked startup quests and additional and a lot of details. This is why I hate reading out loud. Updated descriptions of major of the quests. Majority of the quests. Yeah, I can't read. Improved some dialogue, prologue lines, and other text. Reworked some startup quests objectives to make it easier to complete. So yeah, it's something that we'll see straight away. Work completed to prepare for full localization of the game to come in the following update. So there's going to be another big update, and they've basically done some adjustments to prepare for that big update. I don't think it's the one I'm hoping for yet, but it wouldn't surprise me if a portion of that was already in there. So there is one big one that I'm hoping that comes out soon rather than later, but I'm not sure how far they are with that. I know it's sort of working, but I haven't gone into Unity for 1 or 2 months, so I'm not 100% sure. What else? Tarfight Mine now has a different icon, which makes it easier to locate. To be honest, the pink icon was a dead giveaway for myself, but never mind. We'll have to see what that looks like when we get onto the planet. Fixed various locations with my foot just twinged, with exploitable loots marked as stealing now. So when we went into the liquor store on the ship, we once again noticed that it didn't say steal on the fridges, so the mechs didn't automatically target you, and since comes up with a star. So that exploit has now been fixed, that's been removed, and it's back to the way it was previously. Adjusted colliders for two-tap banking vendor. Oh yeah, the machines. The new banking vendor on the ship. We found out that the ATMs had an invisible wall in front of it, so we couldn't actually access them. Looks like that has been fixed. Added some missing fences to cryo area. Yep, I found quite a few because I actually I intentionally fell through one, although for some reason I didn't take any damage. And no, I didn't have God mode on. Another redesign of the cryo ships, with more new style lifts. So the new style lift is it looks like a teleportation pad in a way, but it made me feel like I'm a living yo-yo. It kept pushing me up, then down again, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, and it was a bit of a nightmare for myself, especially trying to get off the damn thing. Also, with the two layered ones, didn't give you an option to stop and then move up to the next one. So I wonder how they've dealt with that one, or if it's still a work in progress. That one. Removed a grey box. Removed a grey box artifact on the lift prefabs. I never noticed a grey box on left prefabs. So we'll have to have a little look at that later too, and then maybe pull in one video later on and put them side by side so we actually try and see what that grey box was. We'll have to put that in a separate video because I can't do that on the live stream because the recording software is linked to the game and not the screen. So that's how I've basically linked it up. So hopefully you shouldn't see anything that might be, let's say, dragged across the screen and back again. I wonder what that flash was. That's not normal. I just hope it's not my graphics card. I updated the software, so I forgot to adjust the fans on it. Let's just hope it doesn't overheat. It's a nightmare. It's a red devil. Fix issue with Captain's office and window collider. So yeah, the first thing I noticed when I walked into the Captain's office was I wanted to have a little look through the window. So I walked up to the window and we straight away hit an invisible wall, and we couldn't go that little bit further in. But for some strange reason, we couldn't see the inside of the captain's room from the other side of the window. So I wonder if that's been fixed too. But we can only tell by actually jumping into the game itself. So let's quickly close this one and then pull up Firefox and the other program so I can actually see if anyone puts any text in, and then if I can read it after that. Okay, so with that said, let's hit play. We want to join the PvPvE server. So it is the only multiplayer server on it, and I would not currently recommend the solo one. I know that the solo has been somewhat fixed, but I would not recommend doing the solo as of yet. Okay, so let's quickly do a delete player. Oops, no, 2, not 3. I always do that because it makes me easier to find if anyone needs any help in the game. And I think we can skip the intro. Just for once. I should not have given my foot that bit of a clean because that took the bloody scab off again, and it's stinging like crazy. Next doctor's appointment is in 5 days. And then they have a look at it again. Okay. Oh, come on. It takes so long to load in now. I just wish they didn't revert back to the old database instead of doing the new database that and I spent 3 days inputting all the data, and it would have been so much easier to update all the languages if we kept the one that we both inputted all the data into. But no, somebody had to change it back to the old system.
Cryo feed compression initialized. Assessing vitals. Cryo subject status is alive. Cryo decompression complete.
We're in.
Please remain calm and officer will be with you momentarily.
Okay, ooh, bit of a lag there. Hope it's not the stream that's causing the lag. It's, that would have been a new horror. Okay. So we still have the normal staircases. For some reason the character feels like he's sluggish. Okay, let's quickly see what we can find in the boxes. Make sure that there's no missing railings this time. The new lift system. Good, that one's got the sadly, I think this one it was on this side last time. Looks like it's changed location. Okay, we'll talk to him in a sec. I thought that might have been another Z fighting issue there. Okay. Oh, I think I just saw the inside of the captain's room. Just a split second. Yes, we can actually see it from here this time. Nice. Uh-oh. Can't have music tracks from Orbital playing. That's very, very copyrighted. Okay. Let's basically my wake up alarm. Okay, it looks like there is still a render distance issue because that chappie just spawned in. So I got that a little bit closer. See, it's gone again and back again. So still have issues with render distances, so that is sort of a problem because things can quite literally jump out at you if you're not careful. Okay, so let's go up top, talk to Chappie over there. It says report to diesel, but... oh, there we go.
Easy there. You're probably experiencing post-transfer effects. Your mind's been in stasis for 25 years. But hey, congratulations. You finally arrived at the butt end of the galaxy. Star's End, Beta Prairie Quadrant. Well then, let's get you on your way. This resettlement campaign will push you to your limit. All your dreams of a fresh start are coming true, but keep in mind it ain't civilized out here. The Star's End system is going through tough times. Star's End is a big system with 12 planets and moons, and you're lucky to be starting at Beta Prairie. It's been terraformed to be somewhat Earth-like, but, well, not really. Anyway, what does an old space grunt like me know? Go on now and see your Cryo Travel Corp insurance officer. Officer Joy over there will set you straight.
Okay, so once again the inside over there has disappeared. I wonder, can we still act like a yo-yo? Sort of. Oh, we are going lower. Yeah. Okay, let's take the slightly faster way down. Okay, where's Officer Joy? She's been moved over here.
And a warm welcome to you. Right now, I gotta address you as Clone Settler number Beta Sierra 159. Due to regulations. Either way, I'm your Consciousness Transfer Insurance Processing Officer. Glad to see your vitals are in the green. And look at that. They even got the face sculpted correctly on that random body. You don't see that often. Something wrong? Easy, buddy. As per your contract with Cryo Travel Corp, Section 25, as long as we deliver you to the destination, Cryo Travel Corp's obligations are fulfilled. Doesn't matter what body you're in.
Sometimes I think they should have had multiple options for the I say the replies, because this reply would go better with "Give me my damn body back" instead of "Yeah, I'm fine with that."
Well, you know how it is with generation ships. A third of the passengers don't unfreeze correctly. So we transfer the consciousness into a new body and perform a minor surgery to get your mug right. That being said, I am happy to congratulate you on having your cloning life insurance plan initiated. Heck, let's get you outfitted first. Captain sees you like that, he'll never sign off for you to land on Beta Prairie. Head on down to the Market District. It's a couple of sections over. Find Quartermaster Harper's office. He'll set you up with your gear. Now, you stay frosty, Greenhorn.
Okay. So with that said, we have to go to the captain. The quartermaster first. So let's quickly do that. So hit Control instead of Shift. Okay, first things first. Any problems down here? That window's in. Yep. Okay. All the railings. Looks like they're all there. Okay. Oh. While we're down here. Oh no. There's still an invisible barrier. An invisible barrier still here. How about this one? Yep. And that one. Can I talk to him? Nope. Another invisible barrier. Okay. So, even though it was said in the changelog that that was fixed, it's not fixed. Oh, down. That's weird. Okay. Good, we don't fall straight through that. Okay. And we go straight to the top again. Okay. Have to act like a yo-yo, you know, to get to the second level. Okay, and it's one higher is the quartermaster. Where was the toys? The toys were... I think it was that red one over there anyway. So I know that there's always Z fighting in that one. No, that is not the toys. Where are the toys? One is the toy. Oh, I'm gonna have to have a look for that in a sec. We have a couple of wardrobes to check. Got to go through the bins.
Hey there.
Okay.
Fresh off the boat and looking for gear, eh? I got some bad news. Your old gear has been requisitioned as per Cryo Travel Corps Contract Section 18. The good news is, your insurance plan covers basic clothing and a couple of items to get you off to a good start. Here, try this on for size. You can always examine it later in your inventory. Just business, kiddo. Anyway, I'm only a paper pusher, so stop your yapping. We're done here. Go see the captain to get permission to leave the ship. You can find him at the bridge. Just go through the bio corridor, elevator room, and crew quarters. Oh, don't feel like that. I'm trying to help, really. Feel free to explore the rest of the ship. There's plenty to see and do. Or don't. I got a feeling you'll be a frequent visitor here. Each time you die out there, your insurance plan will rescue your consciousness and place you in a new body here. Hopefully.
Oops, I cut them off. Okay, so let's take the Florida shirt off and stick that one back on. Okay, so we've got an empty bottle and 2 full water bottles. Let's quickly have a little look in the captain's quarters. Nope, we still have that issue there. No, why is that still there? Okay.
New arrival, eh? It's written all over you. Hold on, let me guess. You got royally screwed by the Cryo Travel Corp. Guess what? That's life. Before I let you go to the landing pod, this old space dog's got a few words of wisdom for you. Care to listen? So, you came here to get a chance at a new life.
It's a bit of an echo in the room here.
Sure, there's new turf to claim, but it won't be easy. Carve a homestead out of the virgin frontier, right? You're from Earth, you'll be the dark horse. See, our ship is one of the only ones to arrive here for a while, given the crisis happening on Earth. And the folks on Beta Prairie were angry as bees, I can tell you, when we got here. Not happy to see new competitors. But we gotta keep this resettlement campaign on track no matter what. It's what you came here for, Pilgrim. A future for yourself. Carve a homestead out of the virgin frontier, right? But Star's End ain't what it once was. Nothing but wasteland out there now. Without proper gear, you're gonna need to get through primitive survival first. Fire, bow and arrow, all that. Before you can really start building tech and spaceships. So get ready to grind. And die. Over and over. You proper scared now? Before you wet yourself, head back to the cryo chamber and hop into the landing pod. It will take you down a mile or so away from the town of Clayton, a major settlement down on Beta Prairie. Follow the new colonist survival guide and you'll be okay. Dismissed.
Okay. Let's quickly check the bins, see if there's anything useful in them. I'm starting to miss having the ATMs up here. Oop. Okay, we've got a little bit of scrap cloth there, which is nice because we're going to need it very soon, I think. Okay, so which one is which? That's Captain's office. We have hats over here. We have camping over here. I'm going to need a knife. So the oaky and the coal. Can we get some machete yet? No, we've only got 21 credits. Need that one before I do anything stupid. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Yep, it comes up saying steel. So before we do something stupid, we need to make sure that we've got plenty of cloth and we need that machete. So let's have a look at the level below it. Below what we're currently on. Okay, so we've got building supplies. Don't have any building supplies currently on us. Shop. So if we've got any rocks on us, we could flog them here. Let's see, there's a bin over here. Nothing good in there? Going? No. Barber shop. Okay, there's the technology one. And the sea fighting's still there. Okay. Go to water. What was he fighting over there? Okay. Ooh, life spike. Okay, so I'm going to quickly open up live chat to let them know about the ATMs and the captain's office, and I'll be back in just a sec. And oh, it says I misspelled it, but all it was is it needed a capital. Okay, alright. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, let's continue. So let's go down to the ground floor and need some more cash before we anger the robot. It's a shame about the invisible wolf still being there. Oh, one thing I forgot to check. Which one was the clothing shop? That one up there. Okay, we'll have to go back up there in a sec. I forgot to move these. Make sure that was still right. Yeah. Because once upon a time there was a bug where we tried to move something and it went completely tits up. Okay. This one over here, I think, right? Oh, that one. That one's the clothing one. That's the one that had the issue, although they were below the bottom floor last when that issue was there. So let's move that one, load out. Yep, that still works. Good. Okay, at least that one's working. Doesn't give us much for the clothing, unfortunately. As the fighting's going to bug the crap at me for a while still. Okay. Okay, so let's quickly drop down again. And let's go for tech officer. It's just control again, and woo, yep, that's still a problem. And we need the blue one. Oop. Okay.
First time, eh? No worries. The trip is quick, and the landing pod will take you to a safe location just outside of Claytonshire. Locals don't want us sending ferries with new earthers to town, so we're landing you folks discreetly. Oh, and if you die, you won't need to bother with the crew. Just pop out of stasis and step right into the landing pod. Go ahead, step right in and activate the landing pod console.
Okay, and at least it's got the whole
Departure in
audio sound effect still doesn't sound right.
Entry countdown initiated. Please remain seated. We will soon be arriving at our destination.
Neither does that one.
Arrived. We hope you've enjoyed your
Okay,
ride.
bears. Any bears?
BBC Ferry Network.
I don't mind bears, just not the green bug. There's a green bug very close by somewhere. No. Okay, let's grab this while we can. Keep our ears peeled for what sounds like water dropping. Sorry, my foot's cringing. And it's not a subtle, it's not a pain that you can really ignore. But at least it's not as bad as last time. Yet. I thought I'd better throw a yet in there because I don't know. Okay. So we want to craft the pickaxe. We want to get the resources, make a bow, some arrows, and so on. So let's see. We're going to need a lot more plant fiber, sticks, and going to need the stone. I tend to prefer to get the flintstones that we need from ores like the salt rocks, the sulfur, or the iron. But we do need some concrete later, so we might as well hit up the stone itself. So let's craft up a pickaxe. Let's craft up as many of the cloth that we can do. Let's get a axe and a saw. Albeit it's a little bit early for the axe, we should have done the bow instead. Looks like the whole thing now grays out instead. Okay, so let's craft a bow. And if we can, still an axe. And we'll do the saw later. The audio is still the wrong way around, so it's going to take a little while to figure to have them actually do the audio the right way around. Okay, so we're gonna have to hit up. Oh well, we got a lot of flintstone out of that one rock. We're gonna have to hit up something like 5, maybe 6 rocks just to get the rock that we need to make all the concrete. So we're gonna have to keep hitting up a couple more, but we're also gonna need some scrap metal. Seems that a lot of people have been building in areas that they're not supposed to be able to build. You're not supposed to be able to build underneath the ship, and you're not supposed to be able to build close to the actual opposite and everything, and yet looks like a lot of people have been able to do that. And some people ask why they've got bugs. Okay, let's grab this one. If memory serves correct, this is where a shantytown used to be, and we're going to have to watch out for a green bug. Basically, in-game it's called a trawler, but I still prefer just calling it a green bug. Okay, we didn't get hurt when the her ore exploded. Ooh, there's a bear over there. Nice. We'll grab him in a sec. How many people are currently online? Ooh. Are they Japanese characters or Chinese? I think it's Japanese. I could be wrong. It looks like it's just the two of us at the moment. Yep, they did not get squished by the rock. That's nice. Oops. Let's take on the bear. Shame we can't run at the moment. No, it sounded like there was another one even closer. Hey bear, over here. Oh, no, I don't want the pickaxe. There we go. Nice. Take all. Okay. Now we want the pickaxe. Oh, there's a salt rock over there. Probably want to go after that one. Where's that rock? We need a little bit more concrete. Oops. Yeah, we're going to have a little look at the icon for the Tarphite mine, see what it's changed to. There's still a pink icon. I thought it would be something completely different if they say that they've changed the icon of it. But nope, it's still the same. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more scrap metal. Let's see, some scrap metal over there. Should be some close by here, by the look of it. 331 meters. Okay, maybe not so close. Hmm. 244. But there is a trawler. Oh, that's far away. The Fox, okay. I see, we're also going to need a lot more plant fiber, so we're going to have to try and find some. There's a water source over there. Let's quickly chop a tree down. It won't give us, this one won't give us very much in a way of resources. Actually, without a saw, there was no point chopping it down actually. There's some, let's go for that one over there. Now what we can do is we could go to the top end or the back end of Clayton and see if there's any issues with trees over there, because when I first started doing the whole testing runs, 4 stars, and that area with the trees, I basically liked building up there. It's close to the town and everything else, and wasn't really much in the way of issues. However, there was a problem where you'd mine up a rock, and all of a sudden, a huge gust of flame would just pop out of the ground. It was when they had different types of drop pods. Those drop pods are now gone, so that problem no longer really exists. But then all of a sudden the trees started doing funny things, like either they wouldn't fall over, or they would fall over, but you didn't get any logs and stuff like that. And there have been people saying that stuff like that's been happening again. So it's always a good location to actually try it, to see if it's actually going on again, or if it's somebody doing weird things and we're just not seeing it. So let's quickly mine up this one, grab all this scrap metal. So we are going to need a lot of scrap metal. I think we have to hit up at least 3, maybe 4 of these scrap piles just to get enough scrap metal for everything that's in the tutorial. Looks like in this bit they did say that you can create a arrow pack and right-click the pack and to unpack it. So it looks like that piece has been added, but it's a shame that the tutorial system that I sort of hinted towards as being a good idea, which actually the CEO said that it was a good idea. It's a shame that that still has not been implemented. But then again, I never really did get around to completely finishing it. Oops. And it stopped doing it again. It's always a case of hit and miss. That's interesting. We've got some nails out of it. Or a nail. Okay. Ooh, this one. Okay. So next up, let's make a saw. If we can. There we go. And we're going to need a lot more cloth again. Okay, so let's get the axe. Hit up one of these trees. Okay, let's grab the saw. Let's see what happens if we move the icon off. He does stop. Okay. That was one of the issues we had a while back. Because of the soaring motion, the dot would go off the item that we were soaring, and your character would stop doing what he was doing. And that's possibly one of the reasons actually why I do it this way now, and I don't bother doing it this way, because the dot tends to go off. Although it looks like he's still going to keep swearing, so that's alright. So, memory serves correct, we need at least 2 of these trees worth of wood in order to build everything that we are going to need. And maybe even have some left over at the end of it. Granted, if we go after making some walls and stuff like that out of pieces, then we're going to need a lot more wood and stone and metal. Looks like the food and water bits have been modified as well, because we're not using up as much food and water as we were before. Okay, so where was that water? The water source over there, let's grab that one. It would be nice if we could find some shrubs en route, but I don't see any currently. Let's have a little bit of background music, shall we? Let's see, options, not menu. Now there is something else that we're going to have to check before we go into space and everything else. That's it, doing chopping down, pardon me, chopping down and sawing up a tree after doing a relog, because that's where some graphical issues can occur. Oh, looks like they have fixed that one. Nice. I didn't even realise. Okay. And that one still says steel on it. Okay. So let's quickly do those. Okay, let's make a couple of arrows. Oh, we can only do the one pack at the moment, that's not good. Let's also get that one. And what do we need for that? We need more cloth. That's difficult as well. Okay, so... Okay, you did do it. I was wondering, wait a minute, we're supposed to be able to craft while walking, and I thought maybe he stopped it, but no. Now, you can defeat this guy over here in hand-to-hand combat. But you're going to be on, let's say, quarter health if you're not careful. So let's not aggro him just yet. Not until we've got at least 12 arrows. Oh, there's some fiber. Go after stuff in a minute. Okay, let's quickly grab all this fiber. Pardon me. Okay, we don't have that much in the way of ore currently on us, but there is something else I want to quickly check. Although we could do it in here. There's no freezing, that's good. Come on, give us that one. Oh, we need more scrap metal. Okay. Let's quickly grab some more metal. What we could do actually is quickly check. I know that it's not going to matter anyway, but because it is part of the tutorial that we make at least one of each of those. Let's quickly do that too. Okay, that should be enough scrap metal now. At least for a teeny weeny little while. Okay, should be able to make that one now, right? No, we need sticks. We use them all to make the, oh boy. We use them all to make the arrows. So let's quickly unpack those. Okay, so now it wants us to make the bow drill, bypassing the other two, like the bag and the what's it called, the sleeping bag. I should not have any trouble remembering the word sleeping bag because I sleep in the sleeping bag. So I don't have a normal bed. I find the problems with a normal bed is that the space is wasted. So I just use a camping bed instead. And if I need to get to a different portion of my room, I just pack up the camping bed and everything else. Disappearing plants again. You're harvesting one and two of them disappear. And three of them. Yep, two of them disappear again. Right. Okay, I think we've got enough sticks for the moment. Okay, so we need to craft up a bow drill, but we're going to need a couple more plant fibre for that. So let's do the bow drill. There we go. While we're here, we can actually get some of the concrete done as well. It won't be anywhere near enough to as to how much we actually require. Oh, can we actually use the console now? Nice. Okay. So it's 9. Let's get this one too. Okay. There we go. Let's go back to that water source over there. And also we can also take on that chappie with the shotgun. See what he's got for us. Of course, for that we're going to be in first person because otherwise you won't be able to hit the side of a barn with a bow and arrow because aim is way off if you do it in third person. Looks like somebody hasn't been here in a while. What's that one sticking out? That's a clothing printer. Okay. Okay, so we're going to use this tree to our advantage. Yep, that's it. Okay, so where is he? Why so hard to find? Can't see him. Let's go back into third. Okay, where is he? Is he out of our render distance or something? I don't think anyone else has taken them out yet. Is he sleeping or something? There's a campfire. Is that him over there? No. That's weird, he's disappeared. Along with the barrow that's supposed to be here. And because it's underground, we can't access it. Nice. Let's quickly do a screenshot. That way you can show them that that one's underground again. Where the hell is the NPC that's supposed to be here? Weird. Okay, so there's between a 5 and 6 times of looting something that you get wanted status, so we should be okay with 3. Should be. Yep, there we go. No stars. Oh, it's nice and bright. And we still can't see him. Where's that him? No, it's a photo of the ship. That's not good. He was there earlier. Maybe he's chasing after something. Or someone. Let's have a look if anyone else is on. No, it's still just the 2 of us. Okay. Okay, sounds like somebody's coming in for a landing somewhere. There it is. Okay. Let's see, there should be a water tower in Clayton. Let's use that one. En route we can grab some more plant fiber and bits and pieces. Okay, I was about to say, I can't seem to loot that one. So somebody's looking for a certain type of ore. I can hear the sonar from here. I wonder if they've got the Christmas thing up yet. And that's not even close to being Christmas yet, but you do get a lot of stuff that's worth a lot of income in the Christmas area. Granted, personally, I can't stand the music anymore. It's jobs in retail that done that in. Same 7 songs over and over again. It's so annoying. For 4 months straight. 3 months before Christmas and 1 month after it. Looks like this area's been degrassed. I can hear them, Mac, but there we go. I can see them. Okay, so let's go to the water tower, grab some, turn our dirty water into fresh water, get the cooking stuff out of the way. No, I don't want to do that one at the moment. There's a higher chance of us getting down with a bounty if we do that one. The mech could just be very, very irritating at this point. Because it takes roughly about 65 arrows to kill a mech. Okay, do we still have any empty bottles on us? We do. And there's no longer stack. Interesting. That's going to take up so much inventory space. That might be an issue. Okay, let's place that one. Okay, looks like that bug is still there. That's a Unity bug. Okay, can't do that one currently. And while we're at it, okay, get that out of the way too. Oh no, we just drank that. I forgot to do it this way. Okay, let's go back to provisions. Let's do one of those because that should be up there now. Should have done the egg instead, actually. Do that one. Oh, too late. That's not right. We're not supposed to be able to just create that out of thin air without moisture vapor, but okay, I'll have to clip this later on and give it straight to them, saying when you're crafting that you can make dirty water without the moisture vapor chamber. It's an oversight. Okay, well we have one. Let's do that one. So we've got 4 empty ones at least. So let's do that too. So we'll only do the whole thing with the vapor chamber once, even though we had probably 5 empty bottles at that point. It's still a bug regardless though. Okay, so that's how many bugs so far? 6, 7? Not looking very good. Okay, let's pick that one up. Let's quickly eat that one. And we'll have the drink as well. If we have another one. Don't have to worry about sleep yet. Just the food and the water. The only downside of letting the sleep go down to 0 is we'll get a red message saying, "You are tired." And it just drains our stamina down to 0, which we can't utilize anyway at the moment because we're already too heavy. Okay, so we need to claim a horse. I think the closest one is over there somewhere. But let's quickly do a relog and test out these trees over here. I'm hoping that a relog does not do what I think it will do, because that means that that Unity bug is still going to be there. Oh, I thought I saw a mech jumping over there. That was a bit weird. I'll have to go back over the footage later. It could just be stuff spawning in like that base over there. Let's see, there was a rock here. So one of these two rocks over here basically blew up into a big fire, like a fire spout. There it is. I think it was this one here, this iron one. When I first started doing all the testing bits, this one turned into like a big fire spout, and I still have that clip somewhere on my Steam profile. So if anyone actually wants to see that bug, just jump on Steam, look me up. It's same name as YouTube, just to make things a little bit easier for people to be able to find me. This call is slightly different. It's 2005 Guyver 01, because that was my initial YouTube channel until I was had to update it because of the FTC of the US doing stupid stuff. And I accidentally hit the delete button like a dumbass. Oh well. Was in the past. Really should stay in the past, I think. But that said, I do hold some grudges. As to what I'm going to do with those grudges, I don't know yet, because they are quite bad. We'll grab that in a sec, because we need the metal, but we're definitely going to go after that sulfur over there, because sulfur is still worth more than the flintstones. So if you get rocks of sulfur, just mine them up. They're worth a fair bit, trade value wise. Same with the flintstones. If you've got lots and lots of flintstones and you don't use that many arrows, just trade them in. Basically, what we want to do is try and save up for 42 grand, so that we can get a grinder, or it's got a picture of a grinder, but it's called a grazer in the game, because that will allow us to harvest up rocks and materials, and even act as a weapon, just by pointing the trigger at it, and it doesn't. Currently still does not run out. I can't say what's going to happen down the road, but there is some chatter in the winds, so something to watch out for later on. Okay, so hopefully with this lot we'll be able to create the buildings and bits and pieces after that. That should be it. So we're going to need the... sounds like my... That's it again. So yeah, we're going to have to mine up the... what's it called? The Tarphite and the Tarphite mine. Ideally you want to do it twice, the whole mine, but it takes roughly about 20 minutes to mine up everything that's in that mine. And quite frankly, I don't feel like doing that at the moment. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to mine up the Tarphite on its own. We're going to do the player guidance, and then we'll do the, let's say, the extra player guidance. Basically stuff that's not actually player guidance, but something I would definitely recommend going through. It basically saves a little bit of grinding. It won't save a lot of grinding, but it will save a little bit of grinding. Well, at least with a pickaxe. Although, speaking of pickaxes and the mine, we're going to have to craft up a secondary pickaxe. Because the pickaxes, unlike the grazer, does not have... the pickaxes have durability, but the grazer has none. Okay, so let's craft a saddle as well. What do we need for the saddle? We need some more cloth. It's always with the cloth. Please excuse me for one moment, guys. I just heard the cry. Morning. Okay, so that's what it was. Okay, so yeah, I live with my dad, but there are multiple reasons as to why I live with my dad. One of them is that he had a quad bypass roughly about 18 years ago, and they gave him 10 years. So he's quite lucky in a way. But yeah, there are some issues here and there. The cry I heard apparently was him swearing at the BBC again. I don't know why he watches the BBC, because it's so full of lies and it winds him up something wicked. And I don't know why, but he still believes the BBC, even though I've proven time and time again they're just a bunch of pack of liars. Oh well. Let's quickly do this one, and then we'll do a relog and see if that bug that I think is still there is still there. I'm hoping it's not, because that's quite the annoying bug. Okay, so let's do a relog. So if you have any bugs in the game, any issues, what you have to do is you have to exit, no, not the game, exit to main menu. Okay, let's hope that that bug is not there. Come on, go to the main menu. Oh, please don't tell me that this one's here. Oh no. Okay, I'm afraid I'm going to have to temporarily end the stream here, guys. I'm really sorry about that. I guess we'll have to continue, let's say, 6 p.m. GMT. It looks like I've hit a different type of bike, one that I do recognize, and I was not expecting this one. So if you've liked what you've seen so far, please leave a like. If you didn't, please let me know why in the comments below, or in the comments. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button to help the channel grow, and the little bell icon and select all to get notified when the next video or live stream goes up. Thank you all for watching, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this little live stream, and will enjoy the future live streams and videos to come. Thank you all for watching, and bye for now.